Well, last episode we had 30 minutes of exposition. Now, I'm thinking only 25 minutes. Hey, welcome back to Tier Ring Saga. Last time, that's exactly what I just said. A lot of exposition. This time's, though, more exposition. So with Kalbazan dead, Karluan established the Holy Empire of Reeve, right? The myths say Utona became incarnate as a human being and married Karluan, but what really happened? You know, in hindsight, probably not a good idea to cut up a massive exposition dump between two episodes. Probably should have kept that all in one. Oh, too late now. Are you still in doubt about that? It's historical fact that Karluan did marry, and that his empress was named Utona. You've seen the power of their lineage with your own eyes in the Guardian Dragons, who were born to protect humanity from evil. Karluan and Utona ruled over Liberant, or as you called it, the Holy Empire of Reeve, which spanned almost all of the continent. In the 40 years he ruled the Dominion, he upheld virtues of equality and charity, and he was venerated across the land. He passed away at the age of 60, and his passage was mourned by all. Empress Utona followed her husband's wishes and reorganized the government back into a system resembling the Old Republic. Following that, she appointed her 4 daughters, Reeve, Salia, Letta, and Kanan, as the head of the 4 new holy shrines, and then vanished into the depths of Mount Celio. Celo? Cello. Prosperity continued for a decade or so before the new republic began to crumble. With Karluan and Utona gone, the sentiment of unity that kept the Empire together was fading away, and the ambition to... Okay, yeah, greedy senators tearing apart a republic. Never heard that one before. Tensions between the different ethnic groups of Liberant reached a new high. The most powerful of the senators organized themselves into 4 factions, each around the 4 daughters of Karluan. After a short but devastating civil war, the Empire was shattered into pieces. The priestesses were first to serve as figureheads for the new kingdoms that bore their names. That was how the 4 so-called Holy Kingdoms really came to be. That's the way history goes. Nothing fanciful or glorious about it. Completely human in the most pitiful sense. As you can imagine, the bloodlines of the 4 priestesses are those of the new monarchs intermarried for generations. Katri, for instance, is a distant descendant of Lady Salia in both her maternal and her paternal lines. Things were largely peaceful for centuries after the separation of Liberant into the 4 kingdoms, save for a few hiccups like the breakup of Old Canaan. Yeah, it was peaceful except for the times that it wasn't. Dumbass. But in the last century, conflict has arisen anew between the kingdoms, as if to release the tension that had been bottled up for ages. I believe the spark that began it all was the border between Letta and Salia that led to the War of Destruction. The war lasted for 7 grueling years, until that fateful day in Letta. King Grouse, seeing that the tide had turned against him, broke the ancient precepts of Utona and summoned Cranion to do battle against Salia. And we both know how that turned out. Let's stop here for today. We'll make port at Asura. Oh boy! More exposition! Ooh, I can fight that zombie for Kate experience. I might do that. I'm gonna do that. But first, more exposition! Oh yeah, I hope you like the sound of my own voice. Which, I would hope you watched one of my Let's Plays. I kinda talk a lot during them. That's what happens. So the stories are true. That King Grouse himself was the one who summoned Cranion. Indeed he was. But he could not hope to control the sacred dragon, and it rampaged across Letta and Salia, bringing, ruin to the land it once defended. When we had a run-in with Cranion, it seemed like it was obedient to the cult of Gurksel. Do you know anything about that? I believe that there is some sort of connection between Cranion and the Pontiff. This is only conjecture, as most of the Lettan archives were destroyed 40 years ago, but I have my sources. Sources, huh? Post link! You gotta post the link if you say something, that's how it works. Say, Cranion is just like Neuron, right? So she must have been a priestess from the Earth Shrine, or else a princess of Letta. It was the latter. According to what I've heard in Mal, it was Princess Tita, the youngest daughter of King Grouse, who became Cranion. She was only 15 years old at the time. He forced that on his own daughter? What a horrible thing to do. So if Tita was from the royal family, what about the clerics of the Earth Shrine? Whatever happened to them? According to Sage Eisenbach, the only one of the main line who survived Cranion's massacre was the Sage in Waiting. His name was Gwenkiss. Oh, okay. I'm beginning to put things together. Back then, he and Eisenbach were studying together under the White Sage Morse. Sage Eisenbach told me Gwen Chaos was Morse's star pupil, and he was well on his way to become the 10th Sage of Earth to have trained under the White Sage tutelage. Hold on a second. Gwen Chaos was the Sage of Earth? How did a man like that end up becoming the Pontiff of Gerxel? I'm afraid I don't... Okay, I'll tell you what happened. He was in love with the one girl, the princess. Then, her dad turned her into a mind-depraved beast with no idea how to do anything other than kill. Gwen Chaos took offense to that, and is now fucked in the head. I'm missing some steps in the middle there, but I'm getting the general gist of it all. You'd have to ask him yourself, but after Leto was destroyed, Gwen Chaos abandoned his studies and left for the Valley of Zoa, where he started a revival. He gathered support among the oppressed remnants of the old cult and pure-blooded Zoans, and he revived the cult on a massive scale, with himself as its pontiff. He continued gaining followers, and slowly built a theocratic state that spanned the Zoan lands and the remnants of Leda. Hence, the Leaden Crusade and King Bahamut's attempts to stamp out the cult of Gerxel, as it was seen as a threat to peace. Doesn't that all sound wrong to you, though? Canaanites are descendants of the Zoans, and you said even Carluon was a Zoan. Why do people hate them so much? Doesn't make any sense. Home, can you ever expect hatred to make sense? That is a good line. I like that line. Though I will say, the focus of everyone's hatred has shifted over the years. Loosely speaking, there are 5 ethnic groups that people tend to identify with. There are the Revans, descendants of the Jugi colonists from the ancient times, the Salians, descended from the western indigenous cultures of the central steppes and forests, the Canaanites, descended from Zoans who sided with Carluon in the days of the Empire, the Ledans and Weltes, who are really just a mixture of the previous 3. These 4 groups share the belief that the goddess Utona and their reverence for Carluon and his descendants. The common tongue they share, as well as the centuries of intermarriage between them, have all but nullified their differences. But the last group, the pure-blooded Zoans, have kept their proud, ancient culture alive and remain separate from the others. The majority of them still believe in Gerxel, though usually following very different, more peaceful traditions than the cults, akin to the original worship of Gerxel. Sheegan always talks about how his parents were Zoans and all the trouble it's brought him. Why can't they just let go of Gerxel? You would have them abandon their culture? Their hope that they have held onto and kept alive throughout centuries of oppression? If anything, it's their persecution that has driven them to be so steadfast in keeping their own ethnic identity alive. Imagine yourself being held prisoner on Ur simply for your bloodline, with no escape. Would you not hold on to anything at all that would give you hope of salvation? Wait, Ur used to be a prison island? Goodness, what are they teaching you children these days? That was where the Kingdom of Reeve deported most of their Zoans until recently. About 25 years ago, an insurrection broke out, and the prisoners of Ur rose up under the leadership of Swordsmaster Yoda. Oh, Sheegan's dad. Sheegan's adopted grandfather. No. Julia's blood father. Sheegan's adopted father. Right? Fuck, who was adopted and who's... One of them is Yoda's actual kid. I don't know which one. Eventually, he ordered Duke Grandma and your father to take care of it personally. But instead of subjugating the Isle, they met peacefully with Yoda and pledged their support to his cause. The king was furious, but there was nothing he could do against his greatest commanders. That's why Ur was an officially autonomous province before the Empire conquered Reeve. I wouldn't have expected it of my old man. But that explains how he met Yoda. There's one thing I don't get, though. The Great Tower on Ur was supposedly the temple where Sage Morse lived, right? What's it doing on a prison island? It wasn't always a temple. The conditions on the Isle that Yoda rebelled against were nothing compared to what it used to be like. The tower used to be the Reevan outpost on the Isle, where they oversaw the forced labor of the Zoans, who would build the naval ships for the kingdom. In the year 547, Sage Morse came to the island and claimed the tower as his own. None of the Reevan soldiers dared touch him, and eventually he and his clerics interfered so much with their regular operations that the military ended up abandoning the place. He just said, I live here now, and was such a fucking problem that everyone else around him left. Good job, Morse. I respect you. Wait, didn't you say before that Sage Morse was Eisenbach and Gwen Chaos' teacher? How could he have also been alive almost 300 years ago to do that? Quite mysterious, isn't it? You could always visit the tower and ask him yourself. Oh, so he's alive. Okay. Magic old people powers. Oh, the game has me go back through here so that if I put any really weak units with Holmes, I have the lower level grind spot right there. I see what you're doing. Kaga, for as much dumb shit as you put in your games, I sometimes forget that you're actually a very intelligent and very good game designer. Anyways, I'm gonna do some cape grinding. I will probably skip all this. Yeah, I probably will. Like, this is gonna be generic zombies, right? Like, nothing noteworthy. I'm just gonna fight with Kate. Yeah. And there's some golden zombies for her, too. So, I'll be back in a flash. Alright. So, we did some grinding. We got Kate up to level 11. I forgot. Growth rates aren't real. She got 2 blank level ups, but she did level skill really well, which is probably good for Adept. But, you know, not in terms of actually doing damage. Regardless, though, Ocean Time! Boat Map! Are you excited for Boat Map? I'm excited for Boat Map. Don't know about you, but... Chapter 27, The Sea Lion. Eastern Sea of Sinai. Oh, the last one was Sea Serpent. This one is Sea Lion. Alright, well, this boat map certainly is made out of boat. Let's look. Bismarck. Alright. So that's fine. Iron bow, iron lance, steel sword, iron bow, steel sword, bow gun, iron lance. Alright, this doesn't look too bad. What's the gimmick? What makes this miserable? Like, I'm waiting for it. Alright. So looking around at everyone... Julia, you take a back seat for... I don't think I need Frau for this. This looks easy enough. Well, there are a lot of bows, so I don't think I want Martel. Or sand. I don't think I need sand. Well... Wait, I don't think I need 3 mages. Yeah, no. Muriel, you sub out for a Trom. Well, like, we need to have some of our good killers in here. But then again, Shigen is right there, and he's basically all the killing we need. Sure. Alright, we'll save, and we'll just see how this goes. I doubt that this is as easy as it looks, but maybe it is. You know? That'd be nice for once. Holmes, we've engaged the Imperial ship. I see that, you idiot. Prepare to board the enemy vessel. Let's show them the skill of the Sea Lion of Granada. Oh, that's right. We're the Sea Lions, and I forgot. Damned pirates. Hold fast, men. Protect the cargo at all costs. No, you will give it to me. Route and get item. Okay. So... yeah, they all seem pretty easily manageable. Zakaria, you just wait right there, and then... here's Bart's. Yeah, you can just... yeah, you'll just hold up the other way. And then we'll just get ready to kill. Yeah, maybe this is just as easy as it looks. Huh. Never thought I'd see the day. Haha! I remembered! You can't say that I didn't. Alright. Lyria, sing us the song of your people. Go on. Beautiful. I miss Catry. Holmes was refreshed. Never mind. Fuck Catry. You're cooler. Ooh, level up. Speed, luck, mastery. Okay. Alright, so then we just end the turn. I wasn't gonna do anything with Holmes getting refreshed. It was just cool that he was. Alright. Bartz, it's your first battle in quite some time. And you're looking to deal with it pretty well. Holy shit. Yeah, there we go. This was totally an easier battle under the assumption that you took weak units over with Holmes. Which, I mean, I'm fine with. Totally fine with that. I am fine with easy maps. A few, though. Not too many, but a few. Alright. And then Bart's... You're just gonna one-shot this guy, too, aren't you? Wow! Turns out when Bart's is allowed to have better axes than shitty ones, he does really well. Honestly, it's like Bart's stats were never the problem. And in actuality, it was just the fucking weapon selection he had. Yeah, there we go. Alright. And the Imperials do be dying. They do be dying. Hey, Sierra. Yeah, do it! Go forth! Man, having my own witch is, like, empowering. I'm not even using dark magic right now, but it still just feels good. I mean, yeah, witches were a DLC class in Fates, but, like, there's a difference between buying a witch and getting a witch. Wow. Okay, hopefully that is not indicative of your overall combat ability. Though I fear it might be. Kate, how well do you do against this person? 12? Yeah, no, you won't. Hold on, though. Are you really going to use Meteor for softening up a unit to get a kill? Yes. Yes, I am. What the fuck is Terra? What? Well, it missed. And now I'm sad. But what the hell was Terra? Alright, hang on. Maybe he'll miss one of these attacks, and then that can soften up a kill for Kate. Alright. Nope. Alright, so both attempts to soften up a kill for Kate did the opposite of work. Cool. Well, maybe Kate can get that guy to move over and attack. By equipping the iron bow, and then just waiting right there. Alright. That space to the left of Bart's, yeah. Which means Lyria, as soon as the game has decided that she's allowed to move, will move and be able to heal Bart's. Alright. This looks like a nice, fine, relaxing jaunt. Which I am A-okay with. Super duper okay with. Alright. Yeah, we'll move Holmes over there, as will Atrom and you. Alright. And then we end the turn, and we'll be fine. We'll just be cruising right along. Cruise, because we're on a boat, and we're cruising along. Shut up, it's funny. Excellent job, Kate. Banger tweet. Alright, what do we got? And now you're going after a Trom, but a Trom is going to serve a helping dose of fuck you. Owie. Alright. And then... Yep, alright. So let's open up this first chest. Physic! Oh, that's good. Give that to the item bank. That is a surprise tool that will definitely help us later. Now you run up, Iron Sword, and you'll just slaughter this bowman. Which is great. I'm really hoping for a Hero Crest and or a Knight Crest. More so a Knight Crest. Because Kate can probably do fine if she gets some promotion gains under her belt. The problem is whether or not she'll get any promotion gains under her belt. Which I'm hopeful for. Staying hopeful. Behold Sunflame, the flame of the sun. Not a very creative name, but an effective name, nevertheless. What the fuck is Terra? Oh, it ignores terrain. It ignored the no terrain that they were standing on. Remarkable. Alright. I mean, they might give me a Knight's Crest. I got, what, 1 from a hidden event, but none just by existing? I'm willing to bet that we can find one. Martel definitely needs can definitely use the kill here. Yep, yeah, this is just an easy breezy map for the weak units you brought with you for Holmes' route. Alright. Or it's meant to be a relaxation after how difficult killing Lenzenheimer was. Probably also that. Yeah, though, let's just keep moving along. Yes, but let's also get Shigen in there with that sweet support bonus. Yeah, now accuracy's 100%. Through the power of love and this book I found. Alright, that's very sexy of you. Now do it again. Beautiful. Alright. Looking good. Looking good. Let's end the turn. And, see what happens next. Oh, wow, you're going after Shigen. You know what happens to people that go after Shigen? Nothing, because they can't do anything to him. Unless your name is Sicaria. In which case, I still haven't forgiven your transgressions. Ow, 3 damage. No. Dumbass. Alright. I would like Kate to get this kill if she can, but I don't know if she can. In fact, I doubt that she can. Yeah, no, we're gonna need Martel to soften her up a bit if she even can. I think she'll just outright kill, won't she? S-Stock. Yeah, she'll just kill. Which means what we do is we attack with the bowgun? We attack with the iron bow and hope for Adept to proc. Which is not the most unlikely thing in the world. Alright, so that didn't work. Well then. Now, just go Martel. Strike him down, baby. Been a long while since you've gotten to see combat. Whee! Stab. How close are you to leveling? Alright, well, not far, but not exactly close. Alright. Holmes, open the chest. Ooh, Arbalest. That's a very good bow. Yeah, you'll just... Yeah. Hang on, what level are you? You're level 9. Let's give it to Rochelle. Yeah, we'll give it to him. On the account of him being slightly lower level. Actually, because of Rochelle's presence, they might give me a Sage Cloak. Which I'll also take. But I assure you, I would rather have the Knight's Crest, I think. Then again, Rochelle's probably a much better unit than Kate. That doesn't mean I wouldn't like to have, Kate be good, though. Alright, enemy turn 4. Yeah, so they're just not gonna move. Alright, what do you got for me in this chest? A shield! Well, that's an item that I have more and more learned the usefulness of as time has gone on, but... Give me cool stuff. You give me promotion items. They're what I need. Also, I love how I just said I wanted to train up Rochelle, and then I'm attacking with Sierra again. Of course. Because I have the memory of a goldfish. Alright. Alright, I guess just get ready. Alright, end the turn. Oh, that guy can attack Kate? Oh. I guess he can he? Oh well, that's fine by me, actually. Alright. Kate. Just attack with the Iron Sword, sure. Show him what for, young man. And an Adept proc. No. But a level up. Wow, okay. A good level up, in fact. Seriously, just get this lady some promotion gains and she's going off to the races. Let's just continue moving around with everyone else. Alright, so that might have put Sierra in more danger than I wanted. So instead, let's see. Oh, I just barely do not kill this guy. Absolutely unfortunate. But with the power of Shigen, I should be fine. Level 12, level 10. I'll give it to him. He can probably use it a bit more. Seriously, I just need a Knight's Crest. Can I have a crumb of Knight's Crest, please? Like, just a little bit. You know, I probably could have traded Sierra's Thunder out for, yeah. Nosferatu. Oh my god. Holmes can almost just kill the boss, which is hilarious. I didn't realize just how far range Arbalest was. Huh. That's pretty cool. Oh no, he's gonna go after the guy that can't counterattack. Right, that's how bosses work. The cargo belongs to the people of Canaan. You will not take it from me. I like this boss music. Wow. Pavice working for me. Never thought I'd see the day. You know, you're gonna go after Sierra. Oh wait, I had nothing to fear. Well, maybe I... Oh, she teleports away. That's cool. That's badass. And then also, she fucking zapped that guy with a crit. So much cool stuff is happening. Well, let me actually get this attack off. And then he'll take some damage. Yeah, okay. Alright, General Bismarck of... You were a very famous general in your time, but your time has passed. Now it's the time of hot anime girls killing the shit out of you. Wait, do you have no defense against this? That's kills. And then we'll put Shigen right here, just to make sure that you don't miss. 21, 0 defense. Yeah, that'll just kill. Poor guy, not having a resistance stat. Say hello to my snake. Sierra stole HP. Good job. Bye-bye. What are your dying words, Mr. Bismarck? Mr. Bismarcky. Ah! Long live Canaan. Well, as long as Mince is around, he'll probably be fine. Alright, so Sierra got 2 level ups in a row of just health. I'm beginning to think that's going to be a recurring problem. Alright, just Sunflame. Just Sunflame him. Alright. And then we can end the episode with a nice, refreshing, easy map. Alright. But before we end the episode, we gotta see what was in the box. What's in the box? Enemy turn 7. There are no enemies. Alright. And the box is an occult scroll. Alright, well, thank you guys very much for watching. I'll see you next episode for more plot, probably. Willing to assume. Bye. Alright, thank you very much for watching another exhilarating episode of Tier Ring Saga. Before we go, I would like to thank my patrons, the people that give me money in exchange for the funnies every day. Well, not every day, just most days. The patrons include Atomic X160, Dell, follow Penta the North Star on Twitch, subscribe to Great Riek, Green Brigand, Hell on Heelys, Kieran Morin, Lightning Bolt, Me Do a Gamer, Memi, Nember, Nevrix, Ranger Man Sam, Rory O'Carroll, Brian Walter, Space1255, Steph D, Tato, Brentendo11, Drew Hack, and Michael Hamilton. Thank you all for your continued support, and I'll see you in the next episode.